So, good afternoon, students. See, today, after this class, use the same link, okay, for
Okay, ma'am.
attending another class also, which is your buffer class. Actually, it is
Okay.
not no more buffer, okay. It is considered as a regular class only.
Yes, sure. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so let us start. See, so this is our new topic, which is earthwork in road. Okay, earthwork in roads. Now, where we are constructing this roadway, we need to provide some embankment. That is, the level of the road should be either above, in many cases, because our earth surface is what it is, not a level surface, right? There may be ups and downs. You have already in survey class, I think you have learned about the topic, that is reduced level, right? Have you heard of the term reduced level in your survey class or survey practical, engineering survey practical? Okay, so there reduced level means the level of your ground level. Okay, the level of your ground with respect to certain benchmark, mainly mean sea level. Okay, at what height that particular location is above the mean sea level, that is your reduced level. So since in our earth surface this reduced level of the ground is not constant, right? It may vary, so for which the formation level of our road will also be varying. Okay, so in many cases what we have to do, in many cases, see, this is our ground level. Okay, this is our ground level, whereas the level where we need to construct our roadway, okay, that is called the formation level. Okay, where we need to form our roadway, that is called the formation level. Say for example, in this case, this is your formation level, right? That means here we will construct the roadway, but actually the ground is level is somewhere here. Okay, your ground earth level is somewhere here, ground level is somewhere here, but we need to construct our road at this level, which is below the ground level. Okay, so what we need to do in such cases, we need to cut. Okay, we need to cut this earthwork, or we have to do earthwork in cutting. That means this much amount of the earth has to be excavated so that we will reach from this level to this level. Okay, so see, during construction of the earth, what we are constructing, we have to do some earthwork. Okay, so in this chapter we will be learning what is the estimation of that earthwork. Okay, there may be two cases. This is the first case, when your ground level, see, MCQ may come like this, that if your ground level is above the formation level, then what type of earthwork is need to be considered? What type of earthwork we have to do? If our ground level is above the formation level, formation level is here. Why? Because we are forming our roadway at this level. Okay, so this is our formation level, this is our formation level. Okay, whereas this was your ground level. Okay, suppose this was your ground level, GL. Now tell me, for cutting, for earthwork in cutting, which condition is to be satisfied? Your ground level should be greater than the formation level, right? See, ground level is above the formation level, so ground level is greater than the formation level for earthwork in cutting. MCQs may come. Okay, whereas if this is your ground level, okay, and this is your formation level, that means here we need to construct the roadway. Okay, here we need to construct the roadways or form the roadway. This is your roadway. Okay, so this is what, this is formation level. Okay, whereas in this case this is your ground level, this is your ground level. Okay, this is your GL. So for earthwork in filling, your ground level is what, it is below, ground level is lesser than formation level. Okay, so this condition may you may face in your MCQ type questions, like if the ground level is less than from formation level, then what kind of earthwork we need to do, that is filling. or embankment. Okay, filling or embankment. And if these conditions occur where ground level is greater than formation level, then we need to do earthwork in cutting. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then tell me, this H and this H, okay, which one is depth and which one is height?
Filling এর ক্ষেত্রে ম্যাম ওটা হাইট হবে and cutting এর ক্ষেত্রে
Yes,
depth হবে।
filling, that means what we have doing here, we are actually dumping. Okay, we are dumping the earthwork and forming this level, that is we are increasing the level, right, of the formation level from the ground level. So this is what, this is actually the height. Okay, this is height of filling. Whereas in this case what we are doing, we are digging. This is the ground level, here earth is there. Okay, earths are present. Now we are doing what, we are excavating, right, we are taking out. So what we are doing, we are digging. Okay, so that is called the cutting, or we can say this is called the depth of cutting. Okay, so this is called depth of cutting and this is called height of filling or embankment. Clear? So whenever they will give you depth or height, you have to understand whether they are asking for filling, embankment, or they are asking for cutting. Or like this case may occur that if GL is greater than FL, then that is we have to do here, we have to do cutting work. Okay, and if your ground level is lesser than FL, then we have to do here filling work. Okay, this you have to remember. For this, you can remember this diagram, then easily you can identify these terms. Okay. Now comes the earthwork. Earthwork is what? It's a volumetric work or aerial work or linear work. Which item of work? It comes under
Volumetric.
which items of volumetric? That means we have to calculate the volume in meter cube. Okay. So we have to estimate the volume. Okay, volume of the earthwork. Say for example, we are taking an example of, suppose this is your ground level and this is your formation level. That means you have to form your roadway here at this level. Okay, tell me, what is this? This is cutting or filling? Is this cutting or filling?
Filling, ma'am.
Filling. The ground level is here.
No, ma'am.
That means
Cutting, ma'am.
this.
Cutting.
That means yes, this is was your ground level, right? Originally here it was ground level. Now you need to construct your road where, here, somewhere here at this level, formation level. That means we have to take out this volume of earth, right? So it is called cutting. We are digging, right? So it is cutting. Clear? And see here, GL is greater than FL also. That means it is cutting
Yes,
only. Okay. So this is an example of cutting. Okay. Now see, in order to get the volume of the earthwork. Now what is the volume of earthwork? Actually, volume of earthwork is this much volume of the earthwork we need to excavate. Okay, this much volume of the earthwork we need to excavate. That means if we draw it in 3D, then how it will look? This much volume, suppose this is the length, this was your length of the roadway. Okay, this much is the length of the roadway. So we need to estimate this much volume. Okay, this much volume, this much volume of the, and your roadway will be somewhere here. Okay, here, this is your roadway. Okay, so this is your roadway. So this much volume of the earth has to be excavated. So for getting this volume, what we need to do? For getting this volume, what we have to calculate first? Suppose this length is your, suppose this length from here to here, it is L. Okay, this stretch of road is suppose L. Okay, this stretch of road, this length is suppose, length of the roadway is suppose 10. So this much length of the earth has to be excavated. Okay, so this is L, this is also L. You know this length. Okay, so in order to calculate the volume, which parameter we need to calculate first? Then how we will calculate this volume? You know the L. Then what more parameters we have to estimate? This is actually looking like what? It's looking like a trapezoidal, right? Trapezoidal. So you know this length, okay? And if we calculate this area, which area? If we calculate this area, okay, if we calculate this area, if we know this area, and if we multiply this area with your length, can we get the volume? Can we get the volume? Can we get the volume? Bolo? If we know this area, okay, and if we multiply this area with this length, can we get the volume or not? If we know this trapezoidal cross-sectional area, cross-section area of this section, okay, and if we multiply it with the length of the roadway, so can we get the volume of the earthwork or not? Simple volume.
हाँ मैम 3 पैरामीटर तो हो ही
Yes, area into volume will give you the area into length will give you the volume,
Area
right?
into length.
So first, yes, so first we need to calculate this trapezoidal section area. Okay, so for that we need to do some derivations. There will be one formula. Okay, how we will calculate this area, we will see. See, this is the section. Okay, and this much earth area of the earth has to be excavated. Length is that side, okay, it is perpendicular to the screen. Length will be, okay, length of the roadway. So this much area of the volume has to be excavated. This is called the earthwork in cutting. Okay, so first we need to calculate this area. So suppose this is the formation width. Why? Because here at this level we are forming the roadway, so this width is nothing but the formation width. Okay, and this depth, this is what? Cutting, right? So this is depth. So this is depth of cutting is suppose D. Okay, then here it is called the side slope. Okay, these are in the slope condition, slopey condition. Okay, so side slopes are S is to 1. Okay, so side slope is S is to 1. That is S is horizontal, 1 is vertical. Okay, if we move S distance, then we are moving 1 distance vertical. Okay, if we move S distance horizontally, we are moving 1 distance vertically. Okay, so from there, can we calculate this D value? Actually, this length will be from here to here. Okay. Okay, so see, this slope S is to 1 is what? S is the horizontal, 1 is the vertical. So S is horizontal, 1 is vertical. Okay, so suppose this is D is vertical and this horizontal is suppose H. Okay, so what is the value of H then? Can we calculate value of H? What will be the value of H with respect to S and D? See, 1 vertical, S horizontal. Similarly, D vertical, H horizontal. Okay, so this ratio will be equal to this ratio. See, 1 by S is equals to D by H. Why? Because this slope is same, this angle is same, right? This angle is same. So this by this is equals to this by this. Okay, smaller triangle perpendicular by base equals to larger triangle perpendicular by base. Why? Because this angle is same, slope is same. Okay, so from here, what is the value of H? What is the value of H? H is this much distance. Okay, from here to here. So what is the value of H? Bolo? H equals to, from this equation, hello,
ds ma'am, ds.
yes, H is equals to S into D, right? So this distance is nothing but this distance, right? Okay, So see, this much distance, if we move forward in upper direction, so this is that distance SD. Okay, similarly here also same, this much distance is SD. Now what is the total width of this top level from here to here? What is the width from here to here? What is the width?
2 SD plus B.
Yes, this much is SD, this much is B, and this much is SD, right? So this is your B plus 2 SD. Clear? So see, this length is B plus 2 SD, this length is B, okay, and this distance is D. Okay, now can we calculate the area of this red shaded area, trapezoidal area? What is the formula, trapezoidal formula? What is the formula of trapezoidal? Or simply see, this area is divided into three parts. This is triangle, this is rectangle, this is triangle. So summation of two triangular area plus one rectangular area. That way also you can calculate, or simply use the formula of trapezium. So what is the formula of trapezium? Half into sum of the parallel side. So in this trapezium, which are the parallel side? Which is the parallel side in this trapezium?
B
This is your
by B
trapezium.
plus.
Okay, this is your
Yeah.
trapezium. Now which is your parallel sides? See, this and this sides are the parallel side. Okay, so here you have to write sum of the parallel side. That means sum means b plus 2sd. Okay, or we can simply write like this. See, b plus sum of the parallel side into what is the formula? Into half of the sum of the parallel side, that is b plus 2sd. Okay, into
Depth.
क्या था formula? Yes, into perpendicular distance between the two parallel side, that is d. Okay, so this is the formula. If we simplify it, so can we write half into 2b, right, plus 2sd, okay, into d, right? We can write it like this. So 2 take common and it will cancel out. So remains what? B into d plus 2 into 2 will be cancelled out. So b into d plus sd square. Okay. So see here, half into b into summation of the parallel side into perpendicular distance between the parallel side. Okay. So b 2 cancels out. Then bd plus sd square. Okay. So the area of this red or cross sectional area of this trapezium is what? BD plus SD square, where S is what? Slope, horizontal slope. Okay, the slope, horizontal portion of the slope, this side slope. Okay, where D is the depth of the cutting or filling. If it is filling, then it will be height of the depth, same formula will be same. Okay, and B is the formation width. Okay, now see, this we need to, in many cases we need to calculate this length also. Okay, in that case, see, this was your depth, this was SD, so this is your hypotenuse. So using Pythagoras theorem, d square plus sd square, right, under root d square plus sd square. So if we simplify it, we are getting d square plus a square d square, d taking out common. Okay, so d under root 1 plus s square is this length. Okay, this length only. This thing we will use in later classes. Okay, so this side slope length is how much? D plus d into 1 plus s square. Okay, clear? So the cross sectional area of earthwork in cutting or maybe filling is formula this much. See, a equals to bd plus sd square. Clear, everyone? Can we derive this formula, or simply you have to remember? Okay, or if you can't remember, then you have to calculate, derive the formula, and this is the way you can derive. Okay, or you can see this is one triangle, this is what? Half into base into height into 2 plus b into d. Okay, simply you will get, if you simplify, then we will get this formula only, BD plus SD square. Clear till here? Clear na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now comes what? After knowing the area and multiplying it with the length, we will get the volume. Simple. Okay, so, but there will be two cases. Okay, case one is what? If the ground level is level, that means there is no undulation, your ground level is smooth, leveled. Okay, and formation level has no gradient. No gradient means longitudinal gradients. Okay, there will be no rise or no fall in the formation level. Both the level, ground and formation levels are at the same level throughout its length. Okay, that means if this is the section here, okay, in this section this was the depth or cutting is basically what? Difference between ground level and formation level. Okay, if it is cutting, then ground level minus formation level. If it is embankment or filling, see in this case, this is the formation level, this is the ground level. Formation level is greater than ground level, so D is what? FL minus GL. Okay, so FL minus GL. So D is what actually in embankment. In case of filling or embankment, this is filling. Okay, because this is your FL and this is your GL. Okay, this is your ground level. Your FL is greater than GL, so D is difference between FL minus GL. In case of filling or in case of cutting, it will be GL minus FL. Okay, or GL minus FL. So basically it is difference between two levels. Okay, if both the levels are fixed, that means both this ground level is also not changing, this formation level is also not changing throughout the length. Okay, throughout the length both the levels are at the same level, then obviously difference will also be same, because FL and GL throughout the length is constant. So your difference, or we can say this depth or cutting depth or filling, the height of filling will be same. Okay, if this and this are same, so their difference will also be same. Okay, so this is the first case. That means when both are at the level, they both are having level section. Okay, then in that case, what is the calculation of the volume? How we need to calculate the volume? So in that case, simply same funda, simply calculate the cross sectional area and multiply it with the L. Okay, so what is the cross sectional area? See here, at this section same depth, at the last section also it is of the same depth. That means both the level are constant, that's why the difference is also constant. Okay, if we take another section in between them, suppose somewhere we are taking some section like this. Okay, so it will look, sorry, it will look like this. Okay, so in that section also this height will be same. Okay, there will be no change, this height will be same. So throughout the section this height will be D only. Okay, there is no change in this depth value, depth or height value. So in that case we will simply calculate the area, cross sectional area, and multiply it with the length. So we are getting the volume of this earthwork in filling or earthwork in cutting. Okay, so what is the area value? What is the area formula? Area formula we have already derived, that is BD plus SD square. Okay, so multiply this with the length, we will get the volume. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now second case may be what? Second case will be either ground is in a longitudinal slope, that means either rising or falling. Okay, say for example in hilly region, what happened? Your ground level is going up, right? That is the there is some longitudinal gradient, slope is there. Okay, or formation level has uniform gradient. So in that cases there are basically three methods. We cannot simply find the area of any section and multiply it with the length. That is only applicable for the first case. Okay, area into length. Okay, one area into total length will give you the volume in this case. Okay, but in other cases we have to use some formulas. Why? Because in that case your ground level or formation level are not constant, they are varying. Okay, they are either increasing or they are decreasing. So in that case, these are the three formulas which we have to follow. What is first? First is the formula of midsection. See, as the name suggests, we can easily derive. Okay, we can easily calculate how to. We can easily say that how to calculate or how to use this formula with the help of the name itself. I will show you how. See, formula of midsection method. That means we have to take the area of the middle section. Okay, this one. Another is trapezoidal rule. This we have already I think in your survey classes or survey subject you have learned. There will be some formulas, okay, for trapezoidal or for prismoidal according to Simpson's 1/3 rule. Okay, now first today we will be discussing first formula or first method, and we will try to do some problem based on this method. Okay, so midsection formula. Suppose this is the embankment. Okay, we have to do earthwork in filling. Okay, so now tell me, in this case formation level is above ground level or ground level is above foundation level or formation level? In this case, which will be more? What is the relationship between formation and ground level? Which is greater? Bolo. In this case, formation level or ground level, which is greater? Which will be greater, ground level or formation level? In this case, this is your filling. Okay, this is embankment or filling. This is an example of embankment or filling. Now tell me, what is the condition? Ground level is greater than FL? Yeah, ground level is lesser than FL. Hello, আছো তোমরা? হ্যালো হ্যালো,
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
তো বলো, বলছো না? আচ্ছা গাজী, are you there? So in this case, tell me, which is the condition? Ground level should be greater than FL or FL should be greater than ground level? In embankment, where will be your road? Where we need to construct the road? At this level or at this level? In embankment,
ফর্মেশন লেভেলে ম্যাম, উপরে।
upore, right? So this is the level. So this is where we have to construct our road. This level is formation level. So formation level is greater than the ground level. Okay.
গ্রাউন্ড লেভেল।
So here this is the condition. Okay, so ground level is below the formation level. Okay, now see here. Here I have written the depth, height of this embankment is how much? In this area, in this section, height of this embankment is suppose D1. Okay, now as we go through its length, see there is some gradient. Gradient means now this difference will be varying. Say for example here, see at this level now your depth or your height has been increased to D2. Okay, so initially the height was D1. Now in that section, in the second section, see the height has been increased to D2. This is little bit more than this depth. Okay, so this D2 is more than D1. Why? Because this ground level is in increasing order. That means it is in upgrade. Okay, so the difference between formation and ground is also increasing. So as a result, what happens? See here, this height, this formation level height and this formation level height, it is varying. Okay, it is increasing. So in that case, we cannot say that if we calculate this area, this particular section area, okay, and if we multiply it with the length, we will not get the actual volume. Why? Anyone, why? বলো।
ম্যাম হাইটটা চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে।
Yes, height is changing. See, this was the initial area. Okay, now see this area has been increased. Why? Because we know in area formula what was there. What is the formula? Area formula? B D plus S D square. This is the formula. Okay, area formula. See, so area is dependent upon B and D. In this case, B is fixed. That means in this area, B is same. Here also it is same. So B is fixed. Slope is also fixed. Okay, so only varying what? D is varying. Okay, so in this case, see, D1 is lesser than D2. So obviously area 1 will be lesser than area 2. So if we calculate only one area and multiply with the length, we will not get the actual volume. Okay, so in that case, what we have to do, we are using first method, which is called the mid section formula. Okay, so in that case, what we will do, we will take the area of the middle section. Okay, suppose the area is this one, AM. It is denoted by AM, and the depth, it is denoted by DM. Okay, so what will be the formula of AM then? बोलो formula क्या होगा? We know area is equals to BD plus SD square, right? SD square, right? So A1 will be what? A1 will be simply BD1 plus SD1 square, like that we can write. Okay, so I am asking what will be then AM? AM will be what then? Bolo? AM will be?
B into DM plus S into
Yes,
DM.
B into DM plus S into DM whole square. Okay, I mean DM square. Okay, where DM is what? Your DM is nothing but the average value. Okay, mean, mid section. Okay, so average value is what? In this particular section, D1 plus
D1 plus
D2 by
D2.
2. Okay, so this is the DM. Okay, so like this you have to calculate. That means suppose this is one section. Okay, similarly there will be another section like that. So first we need to calculate the average of these two depth. Then using that average value we will calculate the area, AM. Okay, area mean, we can say it, we can consider it as area mean. Okay, so AM by this formula. Clear? So see, area of any section is this one. So volume of earthwork between two
Yes.
sections. See, this and this section between area 1 and area 2 section. What is the volume? Area of the mid section into L as per this formula. Okay, where area of the mid section is AM into L, where AM is BDM plus SDM square into L. Okay, now DM is what? D2 D1 plus D2 by 2. In this particular example, AM will be, sorry, DM will be D1 plus D2 by 2. Okay, if there will be more section, then what happens? D2 plus D3 by 2 will give you another value. Okay, another AM value, and similarly we will get the corresponding areas. Then we have to multiply it with the length, we will get the volume. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
See here, this is the
Yes, ma'am.
how we will have to calculate. Then for calculation you have to follow this table. Okay, see here, station or chainage, then either depth or height, depending whether it is filling or cutting. Okay, if it is filling, then we will put depth value, sorry, depth value, sorry, height value, and if it is cutting, we will put depth value here. Okay, then comes the mean depth, that is D1 plus D2 by 2. Similarly like that, DI plus DI plus 1 by 2, like that we have to put here. Okay, then comes the cross sectional area. Formula is this one. Here it will be DM. Okay, BDM plus SDM square. This DM value will be here. Okay, so this will be DM. Then comes the distance L. So area into L will give us the volume. Okay, so volume, either it is filling or cutting, that we have to see depending upon the relationship between ground level and formation level. Okay, if the ground level is above, then that is cutting. If ground level is below, then that will be filling. Okay, so let us do one problem. See here, this is the problem. Estimate the quantity of earthwork. Estimate the quantity of earthwork for an embankment. Okay, embankment, see here, it is given embankment. So what is this? Earthwork in filling or cutting?
Filling.
Filling. Okay, So estimate the quantity of earthwork in embankment means in filling. Okay. What is the length of that embankment? 120 meter long. That means this is the length of the stretch of the roadway that we have to construct. Okay. That is called 120 meter long, 8 meter wide at the crest. Okay. And whose side slope is 2:1. This is your capital L. Okay. Total length L. 8 meter is what? This is capital B. Okay. Side slope 2:1. That is S:1 is 2:1. So S equals to 2 here. Okay. Then comes the central height. See, height. Why? Because embankment. They're asking for embankment. So height we have to consider. So D here, these D values are height actually. Okay. So height from 0 to at every 30 meter interval are 0.6, 1.2, 1.6, 2 and 1.3. Okay, so these are D1, D2, D3, D4, D5 like that. So this is an example. If we draw, then we will see like this. Okay, see S:1 is what? 2:1. Okay, total length is how much? Total length is 120. Now what we are doing? We are dividing this into several sections depending upon how many values of D are given to you. Okay, in that case, in that way we can say how many sections have been provided to us. Okay, say for example there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D values. See, 5 D values are there. That means how many sections are there?
4
See,
section.
yes, 4 section. See, this is D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. So obviously there will be gap between each section is this one. Okay, so this is one section, second section, third section, fourth section. That means the interval is how much? They have said it is 30 meter. Okay, so total length is 120. Interval is what? Each interval is of length how much? 30 meter. Okay, so there are 120 by 30, 4 section, this and this. So is this clear? Question, is it clear? Now we have to estimate what is the volume of the
Yes.
earthwork. We cannot simply calculate one area and multiply it with 120. Why? Because here D is varying. See, D is not constant. If D would be constant, then we can only calculate any area and multiply it with the total length. That will give you the answer. But here D is varying. Since D is varying, your area will be varying. Okay. So in that case, we will be using mid-section formula. Okay. So how to use mid-section formula? See, first we need to draw this table. Okay, so let us go to the Excel. We will try to solve it in Excel. See here, this is the question. Okay, so 120 was the total length. It has been divided into how many sections? It is per section is of 30 meters. So how many sections are there? 4 sections. Okay, and B is given 8 meter, S:1 is given 2:1. Okay, so we have drawn the table like this. Now comes the chainage. Now tell me how many stations will be there? How many chainage will be there?
5.
5, because there are 5 number of depth value. That means there are 5 sections where we are taking these values depth. Okay, sorry, height.
Station.
Yes, so there will be 5 sections. Okay, 5 not sections, 5 stations. See here in the diagram itself you can see how many stations. 1, this 1, okay, this 2, this 3, this 4, this 5. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stainage. Clear? So here we can write 0, from 0 chainage they have started. So 0, then first, then second, then third, then fourth. Okay, what is the depth, what is the height? Actually we are doing embankment, so here height, D is equals to height. Now tell me what is the height value at 0 chainage in meter? What is the value of D on 0th chainage?
0.6 meter.
Yes, 0.6.
0.6.
Right? Yes. Then okay, this is the first chainage. So your value at the first chainage is 0.6. Your D value at the second chainage is 1.2. Sorry, first chainage is 1.2. Okay. This is 0th, this is first, second, third, fourth. Now tell me, what will be the value of D in the second chain edge?
1.6.
1.6. Very good. Then 2.0. Okay, 2. Then 1.3. Clear? Now this is what? This is D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, right? See here. Now we will take this first section. First section means D1 to D2. Okay, A1 and A2. This one, this section which we see here. This is D1, this is D2. Okay. Now we will take the average of D1 and D2. See here, average of D1 and D2. So average of this section. For this first section, average value of D will be D1 plus D2 by 2. Okay. We know D1 is 0.6, D2 is 1.2. So average we need to put here. Okay. So first leave this section, then we will start here. Okay. So equals to, take average. See, write E, how you need to do in Excel. See, equals to, okay, then average. See here, average value it is coming, double click on it. Okay, then select the cell. See this cell, comma, then this cell. Okay, this is actually how much? B5. You can write it also. So B5. Okay, enter. So see, average value we are getting 0.6 plus 1.2 by 2. Clear? So here average how we got? See, average we will write here equals to average. Okay, double click on it, then select the cell. Here which average we will be taking? D1 plus D2 by 2. Okay, so D1 comma D2. Okay, actually this is B6 and bracket close, B6 bracket close. Okay, enter. Is it clear how to write the average, how to do use average formula? Simple. Equals to, select the value which you need to average. So here we are averaging this two, D1 plus D2, D0 plus D1 by 2 is giving this one. Okay, here it is D1 plus D2 by 2, this one, and simply now scroll it, we'll get all the average values. Okay, see here, this is actually average of, this is actually average of 0.6 plus 1.2 by 2. Okay, this is value is 1.2 plus 1.6 by 2. Okay, this is average of 1.6 and 2, and this is average of 2 and 1.3. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we need to write the formula. So see this formula, what we have to see, right? Equals to, okay, we have to calculate the area. So equals to B. What is the value of B? What is the value of B? 8, right? See, B, 8 meter wide at the crest. Crest means this one, this crest. Okay, so this B is 8 meter. So B is equals to 8. Okay, here what is here? B into D, right? So into D, D will be here actually this value, DM. Okay, so select this cell, that is 0.9. Okay, then plus, then comes S. What is the value of S? S is to 1. What is the value of S? What is the value of S? See, S is to 1. It is 2 is to 1. So S will be 2 into again select this, into again select this. Why? Because it is B square, right? 0.9, 0.9. So equals to, put enter, then drag it. Okay, so see, we are getting all this a cross sectional area value. Now what is the length of every section? See, what is the length of every section? 30 meter. Am I audible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the length of every section? That is 30 meter, right? So write
Yes.
here 30. Okay, then simply drag. See, like this you have to drag. Select this cell. This plus sign will occur here. See this plus sign.
मैम 5 मिनट का थोड़ा ब्रेक दीजिएगा.
ठीक है, ये कंप्लीट हो जाएगा.
Okay.
Then we will leave. Okay. Now this volume is equals to what? Area into length, right? Area into length. That means this value into this value. So equals to this into this. Okay. Now if we will drag this thing, then same. So this is what? This into this equals to this. Okay. This is what? This into this equals to this. This is what? This into this. Okay. We have used this formula. See, D5 cell is D5 cell is this one into E5 cell, which is this one. Okay. So here it is D6 cell, which is this one, into E6 cell. Okay. So once you put the values or you use the formula, you simply drag. Okay, then it will be similar. It will use similar formula. Okay, now here the position was only embankment. That's why this column will be empty. Okay, so now final answer is what? What is the total volume of earthwork in embankment? So what we have to do? We have to sum up this. Okay, so sum, double click, select the cell. Okay, select all the cell and enter. Okay, so this is your, this much meter cube of the earthwork is required in embankment construction. Okay, so this thing we have already discussed here. See, so the total volume of earthwork is this much.
Okay.
Formula we are using midsection. What we are doing, we are calculating the average depth, then calculating using this depth value, we are calculating area, then multiplying this area into length, we are getting volume. Okay. ओके तो फिर अभी इतना ही करते हैं, ब्रेक लो तुम लोग, ठीक है.
ओके मैम.
अच्छा, एक्सेल का थोड़ा काम पता चला तो कैसे करना है. ओके, ये जो अभी एक्सेल में हम किए थे.
हाँ जी.
सो टेक ब्रेक. ओके, देन मीट हियर एट 3 मैक्सिमम 3:05.
ओके मैम, ठीक है मैम. मैं अभी लेफ्ट कर रहा हूँ.
ओके.